I just wanted to briefly go over some of the links on our Canvas site. Now, this is for the distance business calculus. You'll see a link here to the announcements. That's the same link that's up here on the left. The link to the schedule actually goes to the in-person course, and they complete 10 labs. Now, your deadlines are the same as what is in this list, except that we only complete 5 labs. Your labs will not be done in person, they'll be done individually, and your score on each lab is based on a lab problems quiz that you take after you complete the lab. So if we look at their lab deadlines, you do not have this first lab deadline. Yours are only on the even numbered labs. So for example, when they're completing lab 2, you'll be completing lab 1. And your lab 1 is going to be due September 1st. Then you can skip lab 3. When they do lab 4 is when you're going to be doing lab 2. And then when they do lab 6, you'll be doing your lab 3. So I'm sorry for that confusion. Everything else is fine with the schedule. It's just that they complete twice as many labs in person and you complete 5 labs individually. All right, we also have a link here to the Math 1524 MPO site. And on this page, you'll find our course policies. It tells, for example, what counts in your grade. It tells the grading scale. It tells the makeup policy, and so on. It also has a link to getting help in the course, but we have our own little link here in the Canvas course to getting help. And the getting help link tells how to get help from the peer tutors, from me. It tells when my help sessions are held, and so on. There's a link to our textbook, and then there's a link to our quiz and exam modules. If you select a quiz, for example, if I select quiz 2, you will see the modules that are on it, the sections that are on it. You'll also see a link to the textbook. You'll see a link to all of the lecture videos for that quiz. Here is a link to the practice problems. There's another link to getting help. And then there's some help session videos from previous semesters. So I thought it might be helpful to you to have all of this in one location. So we would expect you to, when you're studying for quiz 2, to go through the textbook, watch some of the lectures, do practice problems, and get help on them. If you get stuck on a particular type of question, it might be over here in this list, or you might need to connect with me during my office hours or ask help from a peer tutor. All right, there's also a link here to the practice problems and to the quiz and test system. And every week I'll have up a little list of your deadlines for the week. So we would expect you to start out every week by, just looking to see what's due. You can, of course, work well ahead of your deadlines, but you don't want to fall behind. And please let me know if there's anything that I can clarify for you or if you have any questions about anything.